In the rapidly evolving landscape of academia, the intersection of artificial intelligence and the humanities has sparked a profound debate. Recent discussions highlight a critical question: can the humanities survive the onslaught of AI technologies that are reshaping not only educational paradigms but also the very nature of knowledge itself? In a thought-provoking essay published in The New Yorker, historian D. Graham Burnett reflects on the implications of AI for university education, particularly within the humanities. He paints a vivid picture of a higher education system grappling with internal turmoil intensified by external pressures, most notably from political actors who have declared war on funding and support for academic institutions. Burnett notes that while university leaders and faculty are alarmed by these cuts, a more insidious threat looms in the form of AI, which is advancing with astonishing speed and could fundamentally alter the role of traditional humanities studies. Burnett recounts an alarming experience in his classroom at Princeton, where he found that none of his students, despite their diverse academic backgrounds, had engaged with AI tools like ChatGPT. This apparent paralysis stems from a climate of fear about academic integrity, with some departments even adopting strict policies that discourage or outright ban the use of AI in student work. The irony is stark: while the tools are available and increasingly powerful, educators and students alike are hesitant to embrace them, opting instead for a denial of the realities unfolding before them. The essay illuminates the transformative potential of AI as Burnett describes how a student harnessed AI to create a chatbot that could converse on course material with uncanny effectiveness. This experience, he argues, underscores the shifting dynamics of knowledge production, where AI systems can provide analysis and insights that rival and often surpass traditional scholarly discourse. The implications for the humanities are profound, as these technologies challenge the very foundations of how knowledge is created, disseminated, and valued. In a parallel narrative, AI is also making strides in practical applications, notably in agriculture. In Albany, Georgia, students and local farmers are exploring the integration of AI technologies to enhance agricultural practices. Initiatives led by the Georgia Center of Innovation are introducing robots, drones, and AI-powered tools to assist farmers in managing crops more efficiently. Farmers like Clinton Vicks emphasize that these technologies are designed to complement human effort rather than replace it, positioning AI as an efficiency tool that can alleviate some of the burdens faced by agricultural workers. Through innovations such as robotic dogs that can identify underground weed growth and AI systems that analyze crop readiness, the agricultural sector is witnessing a transformation that could secure its future in an increasingly competitive environment. Georgia Agriculture Commissioner Tyler Harper has highlighted the necessity of investing in precision agriculture to ensure the sustainability of the state's farming industry amidst challenges like rising tariffs and climate change. As universities and industries navigate these changes, the question remains: what does this mean for the future of the humanities? Burnett posits that while the traditional scholarly article may become obsolete, the core mission of the humanities, to facilitate understanding of the human experience, remains crucial. The advent of AI offers a unique opportunity to redefine educational goals, prioritizing engagement and the exploration of existential questions over rote knowledge accumulation. In conclusion, the current moment presents both challenges and opportunities for the humanities. As AI continues to evolve and permeate various sectors, educators and students must confront the reality of these technologies. This confrontation might lead to a renaissance of thought within the humanities, encouraging scholars to focus on the deeper questions of existence, identity, and meaning, questions that AI, despite its capabilities, cannot fully address. With vigilance and courage, there is potential for academia to emerge from this technological upheaval with renewed purpose and clarity, reminding us that the essence of being human lies not in the answers we find but in the questions we dare to ask. As the world grapples with the aftershocks of a pandemic that accelerated the shift towards e-commerce, the retail landscape is undergoing a rapid transformation. The traditional brick-and-mortar shopping experience has been irrevocably altered, challenging retailers to adapt to a new reality where consumer expectations are higher than ever. In this context, Artificial intelligence AI emerges not only as a tool for survival but as a catalyst for innovation, reshaping the shopping experience and bridging the gap between the digital and physical realms. Since the onset of the pandemic in 2020, in-store shopping has faced significant challenges, with staffing and inventory issues becoming widespread. Despite the common criticism directed at the internet for these disruptions, it also holds the key to revitalizing the retail sector, particularly through the integration of AI. The current retail environment demands that businesses keep pace with rapidly changing consumer preferences, where trends can emerge overnight, from cowboycore fashion to cherry red makeup, leaving retailers scrambling to meet customer demand. AI is now at the forefront of creating a seamless omni-channel experience, effectively merging physical and digital shopping. This is exemplified by its ability to analyze product images, thus enhancing e-commerce's ability to mimic the tactile and visual discovery inherent in physical stores. AI models can analyze product images and identify those characteristics to show people similar items, explains Nate Barrett from Algolia. This capability is particularly valuable when brands face out-of-stock situations, allowing them to suggest alternatives and retain customers. Moreover, AI's role extends beyond product recommendations. It enhances inventory management by providing retailers with real-time stock insights, enabling them to better plan for product demand and reduce overstocking. The retail landscape is increasingly competitive, and retailers can stay in the game by ensuring their products are available when shoppers are ready to make a purchase, Barrett emphasizes. This strategic approach is essential as consumer loyalty wanes and cost-conscious shoppers seek the best deals. With the rise of e-commerce, consumer expectations regarding delivery have also evolved. Shoppers anticipate quick fulfillment, often expecting next-day or same-day delivery. However, they are also adapting to alternative models such as buy online pickup, in-store BOPIs, and micro-fulfillment centers. These complexities in supply chains can be navigated effectively through AI, which not only streamlines inventory management but also drives urgency for limited-time offerings. Retailers can leverage AI to analyze customer engagement data, understanding which products are performing well and adjusting their strategies accordingly. As the industry moves towards a more integrated approach, the concept of a phygital retail strategy, where physical and digital experiences coexist harmoniously, emerges as a winning formula. By utilizing predictive insights, retailers can better understand market trends and consumer behavior, allowing them to tailor their offerings and marketing strategies effectively. Instead of pitting physical and digital retail against one another, we need to consider them as a unified experience, Barrett notes. The integration of AI also promises to enhance the personal touch in retail, a crucial aspect that consumers value. While hyper-personalization can lead to a more tailored shopping experience, retailers must strike a balance to avoid stifling product discovery. Consumers still want to be delighted and pleasantly surprised with new product recommendations, Barrett adds, highlighting the importance of maintaining that element of surprise amidst the data-driven approach. Looking ahead, the future of retail is poised for further transformation as AI continues to evolve, promising to refine the shopping experience even more. As brands adapt to these changes, those that embrace AI's potential and understand the nuances of consumer behavior will likely emerge as leaders in this new retail landscape. The interplay between technological innovation and consumer expectations will undoubtedly shape the future of shopping, making it an exciting space to watch. In a striking advancement for wearable technology, Meta has officially rolled out its live translation feature for Ray-Ban smart glasses, making it accessible to users worldwide. This innovative addition allows wearers to engage in conversations in multiple languages, specifically English, French, Italian, and Spanish, without needing a Wi-Fi or cellular connection. By simply saying, "Hey Meta, start live translation," users can hear translations through the glasses speakers while the other person can view a translated transcript on their phone. The seamless integration of this feature exemplifies Meta's commitment to enhancing user experience and broadening the functionality of its smart eyewear. The rollout of this feature comes amid a week of significant developments for Meta, which recently faced scrutiny due to layoffs within its XR division. Reports indicated that Meta is trimming its workforce in Reality Labs and Oculus Studios, focusing particularly on its VR fitness and gaming units. The layoffs have raised concerns about the future of Meta's investments in virtual and augmented reality, with the VR fitness platform Supernatural being notably affected. Despite these setbacks, Meta's ongoing innovations in its hardware and software offerings, including the newfound translation capabilities, could help the company maintain consumer interest and market relevance. In addition to the translation feature, Meta also announced new frame styles and colors for the Ray-Ban smart glasses, including the Skylar Cat Eye style, and expanded access to its AI assistant across more countries in the European Union. This expansion indicates that Meta is not only focused on enhancing the glasses' capabilities but is also keen to tap into international markets. The timing of Meta's announcement aligns with broader trends in the tech industry, particularly the increasing convergence of AI and augmented reality. As companies like Google unveil their own AI-powered smart glasses, the competition in this space intensifies. Google recently showcased its Android XR technology, with expectations for more details to emerge during its upcoming I/O Developer Conference. Meanwhile, Apple continues to develop its own AR glasses, though they have yet to be officially launched. The implications of these developments extend beyond mere hardware upgrades. The integration of live translation in wearable tech could reshape how individuals communicate in multilingual settings, whether for business or leisure. It opens up possibilities for real-time dialogue, enhancing travel experiences and facilitating cross-cultural interactions. As technology continues to evolve, the demand for such functionalities will likely grow, pushing companies to innovate further. In a week filled with notable announcements, Meta's advancements with Ray-Ban smart glasses stand out as a pivotal moment in the evolution of smart eyewear. The introduction of live translation capabilities not only enhances the usability of the glasses but also positions Meta as a leader in the competitive landscape of augmented reality devices. Looking ahead, it will be interesting to observe how these technologies develop and how consumers will adapt to the increasingly interconnected digital and physical worlds. With Meta's commitment to innovation, the future of smart glasses appears promising, potentially transforming everyday interactions for users around the globe. Elon Musk's latest venture, xAI Holdings, is poised to embark on an ambitious fundraising effort, engaging in discussions to secure approximately $20 billion from investors. This potential capital influx could elevate the company's valuation to over $120 billion, marking it as one of the largest startup funding rounds in history, second only to OpenAI's $40 billion raise earlier this year. The announcement of this funding round comes at a critical juncture for xAI Holdings, which is an amalgamation of Musk's social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, and his artificial intelligence initiative xAI. This merger, announced in March, aims to synergize the vast data, computational resources, and distribution capabilities of X with the AI expertise of xAI. Musk emphasized the enormous potential of this combination, stating, "This combination will unlock immense potential by blending xAI's advanced AI capability and expertise with X's massive reach." The need for this substantial investment is underscored by the financial burdens X faces, including an annual interest expense of over $1.3 billion and $200 million in debt servicing costs. These figures have raised concerns about the platform's financial flexibility since Musk's privatization of Twitter, which was heavily financed through debt. The $20 billion funding could not only alleviate these financial pressures but also fuel the development of innovative AI projects such as Grok, which aims to enhance scientific discovery and compete with leading AI models. Investor enthusiasm for xAI Holdings is bolstered by Musk's impressive track record with other ventures, notably SpaceX, which recently achieved a staggering valuation of $350 billion. This history of success has helped foster confidence in Musk's ability to deliver transformative technologies even amid challenges faced by other aspects of his portfolio, such as Tesla. Musk's political connections and influence, particularly his alignment with figures like former President Donald Trump, add another layer of intrigue to the fundraising efforts. While Musk is expected to step back from the political arena soon, his adeptness at navigating complex business and political landscapes enhances XAI Holdings' allure for potential investors. However, the ambitious valuation and the prospect of raising such a significant amount also come with inherent risks. The high debt load from X's acquisition raises questions about the company's long-term sustainability and financial strategy. The negotiations for this funding round are still in their early stages, with terms yet to be finalized and uncertainties loom regarding the final amount that will be raised. As discussions progress, the outcome of this fundraising initiative will likely play a crucial role in shaping XAI Holdings' future direction within the increasingly competitive AI and social media markets. The interest in AI-driven enterprises continues to grow, reflecting a broader trend of robust investor appetite for technologies poised to reshape industries. As Musk and his team work to finalize this funding, the tech world is set to watch closely. Eager to see how XAI Holdings will leverage this capital to redefine its place in the evolving landscape of artificial intelligence and social media, Elon Musk continues to push the boundaries of innovation as his latest venture, XAI Holdings, seeks to raise an astounding $20 billion in funding. This move comes on the heels of the company's recent acquisition of the social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, a strategic maneuver that aims to intertwine artificial intelligence with social media. According to multiple reports, including one from Bloomberg, Musk is in discussions with potential investors to secure the capital, which could ultimately assign a valuation of over $120 billion to XAI Holdings. If successful, this fundraising round would mark one of the largest for a startup in history, second only to OpenAI's $40 billion raise earlier this year. Sources close to the discussions indicate that the final amount raised could exceed the initial target, although terms are still being negotiated. As of now, XAI has not made any official comments regarding these funding efforts. The backdrop to this ambitious funding initiative is Musk's burgeoning wealth and the robust performance of Tesla, the electric vehicle giant he leads. After a recent surge in Tesla's stock, which saw a nearly 10% increase on April 24, Musk's net worth skyrocketed to an estimated $335 billion. This rise was fueled by better-than-expected quarterly results and a series of favorable analyst upgrades, demonstrating renewed investor confidence in Tesla's trajectory. Despite this impressive one-day gain, Musk's wealth has seen a decline of approximately $97.7 billion year-to-date, reflecting broader market volatility. The funding from XAI is particularly critical as it aims to reduce the substantial debt Musk incurred during the acquisition of Twitter, a deal valued at $33 billion. The merger positions XAI Holdings to leverage social media's vast data pools to enhance its AI capabilities, potentially revolutionizing how users interact with technology. Musk's financial endeavors extend far beyond XAI and Tesla. He holds a significant stake in SpaceX, valued at nearly $350 billion, and has interests in Neuralink and The Boring Company, showcasing his diverse influence across multiple sectors. His recent appointment as head of the newly formed Department of Government Efficiency, following substantial donations to Donald Trump's 2024 presidential campaign, further highlights his complex role in both business and politics. However, Musk's financial strategies are not without risk. Approximately 58% of his Tesla shares are pledged as collateral against personal loans, which could expose him to margin calls if the company's stock price experiences a significant downturn. As he navigates these turbulent waters, Musk's relentless pursuit of innovation remains evident through significant milestones achieved by his various ventures. Looking ahead, the outcome of XAI Holdings' funding negotiations will be critical in shaping the future of both the AI landscape and Musk's expanding portfolio. As artificial intelligence continues to evolve and integrate into everyday life, Musk's vision could pave the way for groundbreaking applications, merging the realms of technology and social interaction in ways previously thought unattainable. As developments unfold, the tech world will undoubtedly be watching closely to see how Musk's latest ambitions manifest in reality in the ever-evolving world of artificial intelligence. Few companies have captured the public's imagination quite like OpenAI. Established with lofty ideals to ensure that artificial general intelligence (AGI) benefits all of humanity, OpenAI's journey has been anything but straightforward. As the company transitions toward a for-profit model, serious concerns regarding governance, accountability, and ethical implications have emerged, sparking intense debate among legal scholars, former employees, and AI experts alike. OpenAI's unique non-profit structure was designed to insulate its mission from the profit-driven motives that dominate the corporate landscape. At its inception in 2015, the founders, including CEO Sam Altman, envisioned an organization that would prioritize the safety and well-being of humanity over shareholder profits. The rationale was clear: unchecked profit motives could lead to the reckless development of powerful AI systems posing existential risks. The development of superhuman machine intelligence is probably the greatest threat to the continued existence of humanity. Altman stated in 2015, underscoring the need for a governance model that would act in the interests of society. Yet as OpenAI's valuation skyrocketed to over $300 billion following a record $40 billion funding round, the constraints of its non-profit governance began to strain under the weight of investor expectations. In 2023, the board controversially fired Altman for what they deemed dishonesty, a decision that ignited a backlash and led to many board members resigning. This incident was not merely an internal power struggle, it brought to light fundamental questions about the balance between governance and profit. With public sentiment and investor pressure mounting, OpenAI now contemplates a shift to a for-profit model, specifically a public benefit corporation (PBC). This transformation would allow it to raise capital more effectively while still claiming to uphold its mission. However, a new open letter from legal scholars and former employees poses a stark warning: such a move could be illegal and fundamentally at odds with OpenAI's core mission. They argue that the governance of AGI development is an invaluable asset that cannot simply be sold off regardless of the financial incentives involved. Tyler Whitmer, a nonprofit lawyer and one of the letter's authors, articulated this sentiment, stating that nonprofit control over AGI governance is so crucial that relinquishing it would violate the fiduciary duty owed to humanity. Talking about the value of that in dollars and cents doesn't make sense, he asserted, emphasizing that the stakes are far higher than mere financial transactions. This debate highlights a broader tension within the tech industry: how to reconcile rapid innovation and profit motives with the ethical responsibilities of developing technologies that could dramatically alter society. The potential restructuring into a PBC raises further concerns about accountability. While PBCs are designed to balance profit and public good, their obligations are often unenforceable, making it difficult for external stakeholders to hold them accountable if they stray from their mission. The implications of OpenAI's potential transition extend beyond its internal governance. Partners like Microsoft, which has invested billions into OpenAI, are watching closely as the situation unfolds. The uncertainty surrounding OpenAI's future could affect collaborations, investments, in the broader AI landscape, where companies like Anthropic and xAI are already vying for dominance. As OpenAI navigates this complex terrain, the decisions made by its board and leadership will have lasting repercussions, not just for the organization itself but for the entire field of artificial intelligence. The ongoing discussions around governance and ethical responsibility in AI development are likely to shape policy and corporate practices in the years to come. In conclusion, OpenAI stands at a pivotal crossroads, grappling with the tension between its founding ideals and the realities of a competitive market. The outcomes of its restructuring efforts and the legal and ethical challenges that accompany them will not only determine the future of the organization but could also set important precedents for how we govern and utilize powerful AI technologies. As stakeholders continue to voice their concerns, the question remains: will OpenAI stay true to its mission of benefiting humanity? Or will it succumb to the pressures of profit? The answer may well define the trajectory of AI development for generations. In a significant move reflecting growing employee discontent, around 300 staff members from Google DeepMind in the UK are seeking to unionize, aiming to challenge the company's controversial defense contracts and its ties to the Israeli government. This initiative, spearheaded by employees of the esteemed AI unit led by Sir Demis Hassabis, comes in the wake of criticisms directed at Google's ongoing partnerships with defense groups and the implications these relationships have on ethical practices in AI development. The decision to unionize follows a wave of unrest among DeepMind employees after Google rescinded its commitment made in February to avoid developing AI technologies that could potentially cause harm, particularly in military applications. Concerns have escalated over reports of Google providing cloud services and AI technology to the Israeli Ministry of Defense as part of a broader $1.2 billion agreement known as Project Nimbus. This partnership has stirred unease among staff, especially in light of allegations that AI systems are being used by the Israeli Defense Forces for military operations, including targeting in conflict zones. One engineer involved in the unionization efforts expressed, "We're putting two and two together and think the technology we're developing is being used in the conflict in Gaza. This is basically cutting-edge AI that we're providing to an ongoing conflict. People don't want their work used like this." The sentiment among employees reflects a moral dilemma, where many feel their contributions could inadvertently support military actions they fundamentally oppose. This internal conflict has led to 5 employees resigning in protest over the cloud computing deal, underscoring the depth of concern within the workforce. Historically, Google has faced backlash for its military contracts, most notably when employees protested against Project Maven, a contract with the U.S. military that utilized AI to enhance drone operations. Following substantial employee outcry, including the departure of several key staff members, Google ultimately decided not to renew its contract with the Pentagon, pledging to steer clear of AI technologies designed for weapons or surveillance. However, the recent developments at DeepMind suggest that this commitment is being tested as the technology landscape evolves. The move to unionize, which involves seeking recognition from the Communication Workers Union (CWU), is part of a broader trend within the tech industry, where employees are increasingly banding together to advocate for ethical practices and corporate accountability. While unionization remains rare in the tech sector, recent years have seen a shift, with notable organizing efforts at companies like Amazon and Apple, as well as the establishment of the Alphabet Workers Union in 2021. A spokesperson for Google reiterated the company's commitment to responsible AI development, stating, "Our approach is and has always been to develop and deploy AI responsibly. We encourage constructive and open dialogue with all of our employees." However, the reality on the ground suggests a growing chasm between corporate assurances and employee sentiment, as many DeepMind staff feel their ethical concerns are not being adequately addressed. Looking ahead, if the unionization efforts gain traction, the CWU plans to engage with management to reconsider the defense contracts. Should these discussions prove unfruitful, employees are prepared to consider strike action, highlighting a willingness to take drastic measures in pursuit of their ethical standards. As the tech industry continues to grapple with the implications of its innovations in a militarized context, the actions taken by DeepMind employees may serve as a critical bellwether for the future of corporate responsibility in technology. The outcome of this initiative could not only influence DeepMind's policies but also inspire similar movements across the sector, as workers increasingly seek to align their corporate environments with their personal and ethical values.